Sun Devils have won 2 of the past 3 weight classes to get back to a 21-6 deficit. So still some hope, although in these last three matches coming up, they're going to have to sweep and get some bonus points, or if they want to actually pull the big upset. 174. The Sun Devils send out Chance McLane. He is a graduate student, 4-2. For the Sun Devils out of Bozeman, Montana. He goes against favored Dean Hamill for the Cowboys, 5th ranked, 3-0 senior from Joliet, Illinois, transferred in from Wisconsin. And of course, he and Amin and Wyatt Hendrickson gave the Cowboys 3 transfers in, who had combined for 7 All-America finishes coming into this season. Hamiti has looked really sharp in the early going.
Yeah,
every match.
Yeah, he does, man. He just wrestles, right? Ankle picks, cradles, tilts, and he wrestles a full 7 minutes. He's got a lot of motion, got a lot of different attacks, and obviously out here enjoying what he's doing.
He might be one of those guys who moving up a weight has been good for him. Of course, you go against some bigger, stronger guys when you move up, but on the other hand, his gas tank is really full, seems like.
Yeah.
Guys don't worry about the weight cutting and how much it might bother them, and he goes hard. So McLane, 4-2. Again, he's been around 5 years, so star warning on Hamiti. There's the low ankle pick by Hamiti, and there's 3.
Smooth. That was slick. That was slick.
So he's up 3-0. Opening minute, 10 seconds of the match.
Just watch how he flows on top, right? Right side, left side, claw, tight waist, wrist, grabbing, reaching, cross-face cradle, right? Like,
he doesn't give the man any time to relax underneath.
No, he's extremely active, right? I mean, you know, he's a senior. He's been here before. He's got a stall called on him early before. He's been taken down before. Both of these guys, right? They're both seniors here,
sure.
So they're wily vets.
So he's up 3-0. Apparently wants to ride. Did not show any signs of releasing. There's a roll there. McLane not there. So spiral ride by Hamiti. Then he goes up under the left arm. Now going for the cross face. Or no, he's got the arm down lower. Still has the tight waist now on the right side. So like you said, a little bit of everything.
A little bit of everything. And also he's using his length, right? Now, you and I have talked about this many times before. Leverage, right? Like a prime example would even be Friday with Willishell from Wyoming. He's probably not the strongest guy in the weight room. But when Carter was trying to lift him up right there, that took a lot out of him in that position because he's using all of that length on top of it.
Can't get the guy up off his toes. Optional start by Hamiti, and he releases him 3-1. At 49 seconds riding time, Hamiti right back in on a leg shot. Doesn't have it yet. And they're off. That's something we can't really tell from here.
Yep. Once that foot hits the stage, they're considered out of bounds.
I couldn't even tell if it hit the stage from here. It was so far over there. But you can look up and see it here on the scoreboard. Got that scoreboard lower this year, that big video board, rather. So it helps a lot on the far side. Another low ankle shot by Hamiti. Goes to a high crotch. Through the waist is
smart wrestling.
Right under the mat for 3.
Smart wrestling there, Jay. What he did, right, he was able to elevate, get high, lift it high in the crotch area and start taking McLane down to the mat. It was kind of going for a Turk. Obviously, McLane's wrestled enough and realized, uh-oh, I'm in trouble here. Let me crawl forward, right? And another key sequence on that.
There we go again.
Yep, short time here, 10 seconds. Guy just constantly moving forward, constantly looking to score points, right?
So I can get a little rolling type tilt here in the last 15 seconds, but he didn't quite get that. But he's up 6-1 and now has the riding time up to 106. Now, if you're Hamiti, you don't want to give up the escape here in the final 10 seconds.
I don't think he's going to be going nowhere right there, Jay.
He's got him broken down pretty well, and that'll do it 6-1 with riding time at 1:16.
That position where he ended right there was where he got his fall from on Friday night.
So Hamiti chooses bottom to start the second. 6-1, the lead.
Nice little tripod.
So, now switch attempt by Hamiti, not there. Good counter by McLane. Hamiti to his feet, trying to peel the hands free.
There it is again.
Switch, nice. Try again. Gets it. Oh, no, kicked out. Almost had to.
I like the action.
But he did get the escape. It's just, as you say, never slows down.
2 standing switches. There's probably going to have to be my guess is somewhere McLane's going to get one. That's just my guess. Just kind of looking at the tempo of the match. But yeah, 2 standing switches, did get out. As soon as he got out that one, wow, right back on that ankle.
So 7-1, riding time still above a minute, 1:01. Hamiti looking to stay unbeaten. As we said, he's 3-0. And Addison, or rather McLane, is 4-2 out of Bozeman, Montana. Reaching for that ankle again. Stalling warning against McLane. McLane has been so busy fending off that attack, he hasn't really had much of a chance to be aggressive on his feet. He's constantly defending.
Well, like I said, like you mentioned earlier, a lot of that's got to do with what Hamiti's doing right now. He's controlling the pace, he's moving, he's hand fighting, he's snapping, he's taking shots. To your point, McLane has not hit a knee yet, right? Only time he's hit a knee is so far when Hamiti's probably taking a shot and he's sprawled.
Talk about another good crowd here today, 6,583. So over 13,000 for those 2 duels this weekend.
Yep.
And by the way, speaking of coming up, Cowboys' next action is at the Las Vegas tournament, which is probably the toughest tournament of the season outside of the NCAA and perhaps the conference tournament, because it's even deeper probably than the conference tournament. It is a loaded field as always.
It is. It is. Glad they started going back to that tournament.
Yep. And then the next dual match will be at Oklahoma on December 13th. Las Vegas, December 5th and 6th. They got a little 2-week break in the action. And then coming back home December 19th to host Virginia Tech.
Virginia Tech, man, that's going to be fun. You got Virginia Tech coming, NC State coming, but to my knowledge, VTech's never been here in Iowa. I was talking to Tony. Yep, I was talking to Tony Roby this summer at Fargo, and that's one of the things he mentioned to me.
Yeah, that's a Thursday night duel because Christmas break is getting underway about then. So
yes.
I'm guessing they'd like to have students here because students are on Thanksgiving break right now. We do have a decent crowd of students here, considering.
Hamiti continuing to work on top. Got that ankle, cradle, claw, whole nine. Kind of taking a look over at the corner.
7-1 lead, riding time building. It's at 132. I'm sorry, 129 with 132 left in this final period. So let's see what goes here. Is he going to release him? Yes, he does. So 7-2 on the board now. 133 riding time. Hamiti right back in on that ankle. Uh-oh, Scott got his knee torqued a little bit. Potentially dangerous call. And there he's...
Yeah, that was off of once
McLane
again.
says, I don't know, but I'm going to move it around, make sure it doesn't fall off.
Well, I think Hamiti's looking at this 2 different ways, right? I can continue to keep my pressure on him, get a stall call. Obviously, first thought process is go get another takedown, get a major decision here, but he does have another stall call that he could give and kind of extend that lead. Right?
McLane's giving a lot of ground, too, every time they restart. So in on the leg again is Hamiti. And there's 3.
So we talked about it, right? Once again, Hamiti's feeling it, right? You see how he's walking back to the middle. He got extra pep to his step a little bit.
Gets back there in a hurry.
Yeah, right. He's in the zone right now.
Optional start signals and the release. 10-3 on the board. Riding time at 1:35 with a minute left. Hamiti already in major decision range if he doesn't give up anything. Oh, ankle pick again.
Man.
Nice. Still didn't quite get the other leg collected. He's going to pull him back in, and there's 3.
Hey, that one was from space, right? That ankle pick was from space.
13-3. Riding time is almost locked. 1:35 with 39 seconds left. In about 2 seconds, it will be locked.
Sorry, I'm laughing, but I'm watching Hamiti like he out there bobbing a little bit. I like it, right? I like it. You got to have some swag when you out there. That's for sure.
13-4. Riding time was exactly a minute more than the time remaining, so it's now well locked. And there's the low ankle shot again. That ankle pick has been deadly. McLane fighting it, but Hamiti trying to stretch, and now he's got kind of a high double out of that. But they're off with 14 seconds left. So 14-4 if you count the riding time, which is assured. 12 seconds, 10. And Hamiti not stopping. He wants another one. He shoots again. Gives up the leg, but with 3 seconds left, probably not a problem. 1:37 the riding time. 14-4, the major decision for Dean Hamiti, who continues to pile up bonus points.
Yep.
Every time out, Mardell, he's picking up extra points.
Yep. I love the way Hamiti wrestled right there. He's probably a little bit disappointed in himself, wanted some more takedowns, but man, he left it out there. There's his first one. Nice little low-level attempt using that length. Secured his first 3-point takedown. Here's the other one I was talking about earlier. Watch him step with his right leg, almost trying to turn McLane there. McLane does a good job bailing out. Went right to his crossface, and that was his last one, right? That long, almost call it a long ankle pick is exactly what that was. I cannot hit that because my arms aren't that long.
Coming up, All-American Dustin Park, ranked 3rd in the nation for the Cowboys, goes against Shea Anderson.